Hello and welcome to our asinzen webinar about the asinzen inside Google Atom. We are going to talk about what is the Google Atom, what is asinzen inside. We are going to talk how it works, how can we use the functions, what are asinzen tokens, and we are also going to show some functions, how the functions run, how can we use the functions, right? So let's just start. Let's see how this new tool works. And yeah, let's start. So I'm going to share my screen. Right now, you should be able to see my screen, right? Perfect. So we are looking at Google spreadsheet. I have already some data here on the Google spreadsheet, right? Uh, you can see that I had a list of asins. I had several asins here, but well, just about 58 asins. Right? And I also had a supplier list with products. Right? You can see that I had uh, different suppliers. I had eBay, Target.com, uh, bodybuilding, uh, books. Well, I had a big list of suppliers here. I think they are close to 90 suppliers products here. So I'm going to show how we can use the arbitrage of the supplier price to get the latest price, the updated price from these products. Okay. And as mentioned before, we are also going to show what are asins and tokens. So the asins and tokens are available on the web portal. Uh, I'm going to explain how they work and what are asins and tokens. All right. So Let's start by the app. How can we install or access this Google spreadsheet app? Well, first we need to go to a spreadsheet. We need to open a Google spreadsheet. Right? When we had our Google spreadsheet ready, we go to extensions right here on extensions. Once we are on extensions, we are going to click on add-ons and then get add-ons. Now we open the Google Workspace Marketplace, right? So we are going to search for asinzen inside. It's going to show right here. So I have the Google add-on already installed, so I don't need to install it again, right? But if you don't have the Google add-on installed, you can click on the add-on. And it's going to show a blue button that says install. When you click the install button, you need to follow the on-screen instructions from Google to allow permissions because we request permissions from your Google account to access the spreadsheets on your account, right? So you just click install and then you follow the instructions. Once you do this, you go to extensions again after you install the add-on. You go to extensions again, and then you go to asinzen inside. So you will need to log in first. I am already logged in, so I don't need to log in, but you will need to log in first. After you log in, you go again to extensions, asinzen inside, and you click on calculator settings. The first thing that you need to do is to import the AC Insight calculator settings. So we click the import setting from AC Insight. We confirm. Perfect. Now we save. And this is the first step that you need. Well, the second step that you need to do to use the Google add-on. Why? Well, the Google add-on performs some calculations, and we need the Haze Insight calculator settings to be able to provide the calculation for your account, right? For your account. Now that we had imported the AC Insight calculator settings, we are ready to start running functions. How can we run a function? Well, there are two ways that we can run a function using the Google add-on. The first one is using the functions on cell or formulas. This is great if you are comfortable with using formulas, right? So, for example, let's uh, let's try to get the Amazon fees, the FBA fees for a few ASICs here, right? I'm just going to add a header so we can see what data is being returned. So in this case, we use the header. Then we go to get my FBA fees. So this function is only going to add the headers or the column name. You can see that we have the closing fee, the referral fee, fulfillment fee, storage fee, the shipping information, and dimension or size information. Perfect. Let's just use the first async, right? So using the formulas, we are going to get my FBA fee. So we use the marketplace. In this case, the marketplace is the US Amazon marketplace. So we only add US. Next, we are going to use the async on the column, sorry, on the row A2. So we just write A2. We hit enter and we wait. Now we can see that we have the referral fee, the fulfillment fee, uh, the storage fee, we had shipping weight, and the size tier for Amazon, right? Using formulas, we can just click all, we drag this down. It's going to load uh, on these ASINs as well. So you can see that it's going to return the information for all these ASINs, the fulfillment fee. This is coming from Amazon direct. So using the Google add-on, the ASINs and inside Google add-on allows you to get data from Amazon to analyze ASINs, price, to research all inside your spreadsheet. But we can also get data from Keepa, right? Let me just remove this. I'm going to show you uh, the Keepa function. So we have several Keepa functions here. We can get the offers, the product information and offers from Keepa. We can get Keepa average data. We can get the item offers from Keepa as well. So we are going to use the get my Keepa data, right? So in this case, I'm going to use the function builder. The function builder is a more visual approach to running functions. We access the function builder by going to extensions, asinzen inside, and then function builder. Perfect. Now that we are here, uh, we are going to look for the function. In this case, get my keypad data. Now we can customize what data we want this function to return. For example, let's say that we want all the data. We can click save. Um, the function is going to return everything. It's going to return the bestseller rank for the 30 days, the estimated sales for the 30 days, the highest price buy box, the bestseller rank for the 90 days, the Amazon stock if available, keep a historical graph, the buy box stock if available, and everything you see here is going to be returned. We can disable several pointers here. We can also change the order. For example, let's say that we want the historical graph first. We can do that. We click save again. We are going to copy the headers here. I'm going to paste it here. Now let's just run the function. Using the function builder, we just need to select the rows with the asins, and then we click the get my keypad data button. So we need to wait. So as you can see, it has returned all the data for these asins. We can see the historical graph here, the average BSR for the 30 days, right? Estimated sales, uh, the average buy box price, the lowest buy box, the offer uh, that this item has, more pricing information, the product group. So the function has returned all this data in just a few seconds. So to show how powerful this function is, if you had a big list of asins, you can run the list, but uh, only 300 asins at a time. So this function is going to help you get data from Keepa very quick. Uh, let's see another function. For example, let's see the get my info offers function. I'm going to remove all this. So all these functions are powered by the asinzen tokens. What are asinzen tokens? Well, asinzen tokens is what powers this function. You use asinzen tokens to run the function. And depending on the complexity of the function, for example, if you run the function get my FBA fees, you might use one token per ASIN. But if you use a more complex function, like for example, get my KIPA data or get my info offers KIPA ASIN, then you might use 2 or 3 tokens per ASIN. So you can see the tokens on the web portal. When you log into the web portal, you are going to be able to see the tokens available for you. Right now, we are giving tokens for free to to all our users so they can test the Google Spreadsheet add-on. We are giving 100,000 tokens for free so they can use this, right? So all the time, every time, you will be able to see how much tokens do you have, how much tokens for free do you have. We are also giving 100,000 tokens for every subscription of AC Inside Advanced, either monthly or annually. Every time you renew your subscription, you are going to get 100,000 tokens for free. So you can always use the Google Spreadsheet add-on, the asinzen Insight add-on. So the asinzen token is what powers the functions on the asinzen Insight add-on, right? So let's just run the function. You can see this function has more data point. I'm just going to copy everything here. So we have the title, brand, main category, hazmat information, mail table information, brand alert information. We have a lot of data here. So I'm just going to run the same three asins again. So again, depending on the complexity of the function, you might use 1 or 3 tokens per asin. So as you can see here, the data returned the price, the title, right? The EN, UPC codes, list price, manufacturer, model number, dimensions, weight, package quantity. If the icing, the product has variations, it's going to show it. The Amazon link, BSR, estimated sales, pricing information, offers information, more statistical information, historical graph, Amazon listing price, if available, competitive price threshold as well. So you can have all this data without leaving your spreadsheet. Everything is here in your spreadsheet. So let's say that you had an old lead list. Like you had a very old lead list. You want to see if the products on the lead list are still profitable, right? You want to see if you can see any profit from that old list. Well, we had a function that's going to get the latest price for that uh, product. As you can see, I had a big list of suppliers, right? We had eBay, we had Target, we had several suppliers here. The arbitrage agents inside function is going to get the latest price from the product. It's going to show you right here. It's going to show here on your spreadsheet without going to the website, having to copy the price yourself. So I'm just going to select these suppliers, right? Going to go to the function arbitrage, AC arbitrage here. I'm going to use the arbitrage update supplier price. Going to run the function. So we support over close to 100 suppliers. Right now we are building our supplier database. So you have an all lead list with supplier products. You can run the function AC arbitrage, update supplier price, and it's going to return the current price for that product. So as you can see here, So, for example, let's just open this product right here. So you can see, so this is the price right here, and it's the same price that the asinzen inside Google Spreadsheet add-on, but turn it here. So this function is going to help you see the profit from all lead lists, uh, check if the product is still has some profit. You can also use this price to run any other function on the asinzen inside Google add-on, right? Google Spreadsheet add-on. Maybe you can get the uh, FBA profit using that information, that new information that you add on the current price. Maybe you can check the profit, right? You can do that. So this is the new tool that we have released a few days ago. We are going to do several webinars this month, next month, for training, so users can uh, see the tool in action. If you had any question, you can send your question to support@asinzen.com, right? Stay tuned for more webinars. Next webinar is going to talk about the functions on cell or using formulas. How can we use that? How can we master the functions on cell for the agents and inside Google Arm? So thank you so much for watching the webinar, and I wish you a great day, great evening, or great night. Bye bye.